It says I'm live, but I'm very laggy. So we'll see how this goes. My internet for the last 4 or 5 days has been absolutely horrible. So anyway, my name is Julie. I am the owner and founder of Lady Faultie's Apothecary. So thank you for joining me today to talk about the full moon in Aquarius. It is also known as the Surgeon Moon. That comes from way back when the Native Americans and people would have been doing a lot of fishing to get the sturgeon that were plentiful right now. Sorry, I'm like, my screen is skipping. I don't know if your screen is skipping, but it's just very distracting. But anyway, I'm going to try to compose here and move on. It is also the Lunasaw moon. So I know a lot of people celebrated Lunasaw on the 1st of August. But back in the day, they would have not had a calendar to cross off the days that we did. So they would have followed it by the sun and the moon. And so they would have been celebrating it during this full moon. This is what a lot of people will call real Lunasaw or Lunasaw moon. Either way is fine, right or wrong answer. So we're going to go over a little bit of the astrology. So Aquarius is the free thinkers. They like to liberate us from the past, and they like to create new beginnings. If you remember or you watched Monday morning's video, the card was a blessing on a new venture. So you'll see where this is really going to all tie in together for this full moon. So Aquariuses also don't usually play by the rules. They tend to be a little bit rebellious, and they tend to just kind of go outside the box. And Aquarius also are not so much about the me, but more about the we. Not exactly the same as the Virgo energy, who likes to be in service, but it's similar to that. They're more about the collective than themselves. So that's, I think, a good, good energy coming through. We are now in the age of Aquarius, so we are hopefully going to see this shift that everybody keeps talking about, of where as humanity is going to get out of this me phase and go to, okay, what do we need to do to make our planet better? What do we need to do to make better lives? What do we need to do to make things healthier and safer and all that? So it's not going to happen overnight, but I think it is starting to get there. So if you've seen some of those changes, I'd be interested to see those in the comments. If you would say hello, tell me your name, tell me where you're from, tag a friend, whatever. But anyway, Aquarius basically comes down to there's going to be some change. So in a nutshell, that's the big thing. Aquarius is going to equal change. Aquarius are very innovative. They're also very objective. Sorry, I have a tickle here. They also celebrate unity and diversity. So again, it's that whole big picture, we, not the me mentality of it all. Aquarius, the sign is linked with Uranus, which could be some sudden or something unexpected could be coming up for you. So we talked about that a little bit Monday morning too, where something that you thought was with or you were done with may come up, or it could be something new that is going to be coming up for you as well. That is a little unexpected for you. Aquarius is also what you want. So whatever it is that you're wanting, Saturn is going to give you that boost of energy to help make that happen for you, to help make those changes. So, like I was saying, little things could happen over the next couple of days. The full moon is actually tomorrow, but the moon is in Aquarius today, tomorrow, and Friday. I have to remember what day it is. So typically it's 3-day window. So you can start doing full moon rituals anytime today, right up through till Friday. If you do it during the actual full moon, um, that's going to give you a bigger boost. If you do it sometime today or tomorrow, it's still going to have a boost, but maybe not quite as big. And if you do it anytime out of those 3 days, it's still going to be powerful for you and effective for you. So if you can't do it, still in those 3 days, still do it. Sorry, I have a massive tickle here. So something that could be changing for you. It could be very small or it could be very big. So it could be as simple as, you're supposed to meet someone for dinner and a movie, and that person is late. So therefore, now you have to change your plans. Either you can't do dinner if you're going to do the movie, or if you want to do dinner, then you can't do the movie. Or maybe you end up changing your plan altogether. And it could seem very little insignificant, but something like that could put you in a spot now where something else is going to happen to you. So it's a chain of events that some little thing could be beneficial for you. So just kind of keep your eyes open for that. Be aware of that. It's nothing I don't think you need to be aware of as far as being safety or anything like that. It's just, I think, very interesting if you keep your eye open and you're like, oh, I get it now. That's that little thing that was going to happen. And I'd be interested to hear in the comments if something does happen for you. Plans may be unexpectedly changed. That's basically what I was just talking about. And it's basically just roll with it. Whatever the change is, if you're someone like me, sometimes change like that gets you a little frustrated. But I really wanted to go to that movie, or I really wanted to go to dinner. And then you sometimes I tend to dwell on that and pout a little bit. But it's going to be a change of plans that is going to be somehow beneficial for you. So I think it's going to be some good energy and some good changes coming for you. And there is a blessing on whatever your new venture is. So, all right. So switching over a little bit to the other side of some of the things that you can do during this full moon. I picked an affirmation, and as I was saying earlier, Aquarius is very much about the we and not about the me. So during this type of energy, it's really good, I think, to take advantage of that energy, of that whole we energy. But you also still have to stay in balance. You still have to stay healthy. You still have to do some self-care. I've not been doing very well with that, as you can see here. Allergies are bothering me, and I'm overtired. And yeah, so anyway, you may have also seen on Facebook I posted that I'm going away for a couple of days. So I'm going to be offline. I'm going to do my best to stay offline for a couple of days and close the shop up and take some vacation time and hopefully do a little self-care. But anyway, back to the affirmation. Aquarius energy is very much about the we, and so to remember to do some self-care for yourself, take care of yourself. I nurture and care for my own needs. So some of us really need reminding of that. Not to say that the we energy, the we mentality is not something you need to pay attention to, or not something that you need to work on, because it is, but it's all about the balance, right? Of taking care of yourself as well. How many people have heard that, when people are talking about mothers, like they take care of the kids, they take care of the husband, they take care of the laundry, and they don't take care of themselves. And mom goes down, then the whole household goes crazy. So, that's the same thing. We have to take care of ourselves. Tarot cards. I forgot to pull it out. I wrote it down, but I forgot to pull it out. Yeah, there's definitely something in the air right now that is new. It's partially my fault because I got up early this morning and left the house, and I forgot to take my allergy pill. So I'm working on not having any allergy meds this morning or this afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. And I forgot to pull the card. I'm sure the suspense is killing you. All right. So, again, reminder, my deck is not a traditional. What you see is probably not going to be what I'm going to show you. But the tarot card to work with is the Fool. And you may say, why the Fool? Well, the Fool is full of hope and promise and new beginnings and all kinds of wants and desires, and possibilities are endless. So I just really felt like that tied into this whole new beginning kind of thing for us. So I will get a picture of this up on the Facebook event page as well. I will type up the affirmation, but I can certainly type the affirmation here as well. Maybe. Computer doesn't want me to. Right there. Again, my computer is really, really slow and laggy. So if something is spelled wrong, I apologize. It just finished spelling affirmation. All right. So we'll let that finish typing before I hit send. For some reason it's got two sets in here. Why? Oh, I'm telling you, the internet just makes things much more challenging. All right. The spacing is incorrect on it, but I'm hitting send on it anyway. Like I said, I will also get a picture of this up in the Facebook event page. So if you want to see that picture, you will have to go over there. I will link the event in the comments when I am done. So the next thing is the archetypes. And these are archetypes that are a little different than what we normally talk about when we talk about archetypes. But archetypes of rebel, so the rebel, a scientist, an astrologer, or an inventor are some of the archetypes that you can work with. And I find what I like to do is I will just hit archetype rebel and then click the image button and go through the images and find something that really resonates with me. And then I will put that either on my phone as a screensaver or on my computer as the wallpaper or whatever, so that it's kind of in my face all the time to work with over the next few days. And then I'll usually change it back. Sometimes I leave it longer. I leave it until I feel like I don't want it on there anymore. But that's a really good way to work with them. You don't have to go out and buy anything. You don't have to go buy statues or figurines or anything like that. You can just, Google and get an image, and you've decorated maybe with flowers or beads or glitter or whatever, and you just change out the picture in the frame, whatever you feel called to do. The next thing is stones. So if you have some gemstones, some of the good ones to work with for this would be garnet and quartz. So garnet is a red stone, so it's going to be associated with our root chakra, which is where our desires come from. So again, that whole new beginning, hope, desire, wants, all of that is all tied in there with that garnet for you. The quartz is just a really good amplifier of that energy. So it's really going to give that quartz that extra oomph to get things done for you. I'm like so out of it. I didn't even get a piece of garnet or quartz either. So I'm all over the place. Some herbs or oils that you could work with. You can make yourself a nice little perfume blend or an incense blend or bath scrub or whatever you really want. Some yarrow would be good. Some valerian root would be good. Also, some balsam of Peru is good. Balsam of Peru is like, I love the smell of it. I personally love it mixed with bergamot. Make a perfume. For my recommendation, if you're doing it with essential oils and you're making a perfume, put a couple drops of each of the oil in it and kind of let it set for a little bit, and then smell it, and then okay, I want to add a little bit more of the balsam of Peru, or I want to add a little bit more of the valerian root, which I can't imagine you'd say that, but somebody might. And let it sit. And even after 24 hours, you want to still tweak it a little bit. And when you've kind of got it where you want it, go ahead and add your carrier oil. I prefer jojoba oil, but you can use almond oil, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil. I mean, really, you can use any kind of carrier oil that you want. I did want to mention too here that a flower that is associated with Aquarius is the carnations. So moving that into a little bit of where we're going to talk about the colors of this full moon. I would suggest red, yellows, and oranges, which are colors of Aquarius, but they also happen to be colors of moving into the fall. Those are the colors that our leaves are going to start turning, is the yellow and orange. But if you really wanted to do something on your altar space, maybe carnations and those colors would be really nice to add a little bit to your altar. Altar, shrine, ceremonial space, whatever you choose to call it. All right, a few more things here and then we'll be finished up. A journal prompt. If you are big into journaling and you would like to do some journaling during this full moon, the journal prompt, there are so many big trucks going by here lately. It's insane. If you want to do some journaling, the journaling prompt that I picked for this full moon is, what vision for the future is awakening in me? So maybe you don't have a big plan for the future like I do. I've had my big plan for a few years now that I've been working on and, achieving my goals to get to the bigger picture, to the end. But maybe you don't have that yet. Maybe, you're still kind of looking for your purpose, trying to find your purpose. What is stirring in you? What is it that you, so live, just because it takes, but it does take a lot of time. So to do the astrology in the middle, and so circular pattern. And like I said, it's normally closed on Sunday anyway. I will be back on Monday morning to do our astrology. I will be available some on social medias on my personal page and things like that. Page and things like that. This for a little bit, just to give myself a break. I do love it. I do enjoy it. And that's why it's hard for me to stay away. But I'm going to try to be kind. Your kindness is not only going to change your day, it's going to change somebody else. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you all. Have a great weekend.